and the vengeance of the most ruthless killer of them all.
How could you find the bodies in your room? I put them in the elevator.
Oh, no, it can't be. It just can't be. But it is. It's Bud Abbott and Lou Costello in the Foreign Legion. The hilarious, riotous misadventures of the boys before and after they join up. To confuse, confound, and completely bedevil their fellow Legionnaires.
I'll make a Legionnaire of him one way or the other. You're dismissed.
It's Harem Scarum. And we do mean harem and scarum. With Patricia Medina, that sly spy from Francis, Walter Slazak, and Douglas Dumbrill. As for Bud and Lou, they're up to their ears in sand, up to their eyes in trouble, up to their funny boneheads in the Legion of Laughter.
Oh, gee, they're nice people. Just what you tell them.
I said that Hammett's wrestlers will now tear you apart with their bare hands.
You got something there?
Don't give me that invisible stuff again.
Honest. And there were footsteps with no feet. And a grip that was unpacking itself.
All right, boys, let's go.
They're private eyes, they are. And they're tickled to death, as you may be, that their first job is a murder case. Only a man they can't see is driving them to distraction.
I said pull over to the...
A blonde is trying to booby-trap them. And the syndicate is trying to set them up for a quick 1-2.
Buddy, you know I'm no fighter. Oh, what's the difference? Look, watch this.
My uncle is worried, too, about the...
About the effect of the drug on my mind? Invisibility gives me a sense of power, for good or for evil.
Neither of you get a chance to tell the cops anything. Now, look, pal, let's talk this thing over. There's no...
Balls of fire! They used heavy artillery!
It's Bud Abbott and Lou Costello going hillbilly in Comin' Round the Mountain.
Bow your head, Wilbert. I now christen thee Squeezebox McCoy.
And believe you us, even the mountains are roaring at the funnin' and feuding around.
This must be the starter.
And for an extra special treat, co-starred with the boys is Dorothy Shea, the Park Avenue hillbilly, swinging out with a raft of grand tunes.
My cousin Agnes Plung left home when she was young, but a single cocktail made poor Agnes wink. You broke your promise, oh yes, you broke your promise, and now I'm all alone and blue. I'm all alone without you. You'll be just another notch on father's shotgun if then you don't marry me.
Look, say you're 40 years old and you're in love with a little girl, say, 10 years old.
Oh, this one's gonna be a pip.
Give me the money.
Now that we get the potion, she ain't gonna stick us.
No picture has been more eagerly awaited. Who will portray the gallant and heroic Jack?
Only one actor has the bearing, the stature, the Olympian fortitude. And here he is.
When I am in the right, whoever pushes me around will find me full of fight.
Yes, Jack and the Beanstalk is on the screen. But something new has been added to the best-loved legend of all time.
Why, you greedy boy.
What do you mean?
What are you doing with the giant's jewels and my Nellie?
Never mind that. Swing me out of here.
Take your time. There's no rush. What do you mean?
Quiet. Quiet, my little gold mine.
Nellie, let me see the jewels.
Oh, no. They're mine. All mine. I share them with no one. I come a long ways with... Oh. Oh.
The Tinkleput. I have not seen a face like that since I seen a pork chop in the window. And you have no fear. Polly and I, we chained the giant up down in the dungeon. He can't get away because I left him...
How's the mantelpiece?
Howard, pushing into this girl, I will show you no mercy. I will... Hurry up! Hurry up!
It's Bud Abbott and Lou Costello in Lost in Alaska. The hilarious saga of a couple of squares let loose in the Arctic Circle. And maybe that isn't a mistake. Co-starring Mitzi Green, a heat wave who melted the North Pole down to an icicle.
So although a blizzard may blow the zero out of sight, there'll be a hard time in the igloo tonight.
Tom Ewell, the sensation of up front, funnier up north.
He's drowning himself again.
With Bruce Cabot, the meanest villain who ever hatched a vicious plot.
We're partners. You marry Joe, I make you a widow, then we divide the $2 million.
How of mush? Oatmeal! I said mush.
It's mush, and Iceberg Lou and Blubber Bud are off on the wildest dash ever. With an Eskimo beauty on their hands, a playful polar bear on their trail, a seal near their fishing hole, and half the Yukon gunning for them and a fortune in gold.
Save the gold!
Save the gold! No, no, save yourself. Come on back over here.
What am I doing about a iodine?
You're always getting yourself into something. What's the matter with you? Honest, folks, we're not really the pirates. We couldn't be pirates.
I'm afraid to be a pirate.
You're afraid. You're a fraidy cat. I'm afraid of no man.
No man at all?
No man at all.
Aren't you even afraid of a kid?
Not even a kid.
You're afraid of no kid?
No kid. No kid. Captain Kidd.
Holding a girl is something you won't forbid. No, sir, he never did. Not if we first let her meet Captain Kidd.
Yes, sirree, mates. Unfurl the binnacle, scuttle the barnacle, and swab the skipper. 'Cause you're sailing into a gale of laughter and heading for Pleasure Island. Lou's a sea wolf in ship's clothing. And what a kisser. What a kisser. Bud's an old son of a sea cook, all mixed up in a pirate stew. And wait till you see Charles Lawton as Captain Kidd. When the boys get through with him, he's the only pirate to ever have a nervous breakdown.
This thing's driving me crazy. You went that way.
And rounding out a fun-bound crew for an exciting cruise through dangerous waters and the mysterious isles is Hillary Brooke, Van Warren, and Leif Erikson.
We weren't in danger before until we were safely on shore.
I'm north of nowhere, south of someday.
I'd rather go in her quarters.
We're going to Captain Kidd's quarters.
He don't appeal to me.
Ooh. Ah. Oh. Ah.
No, sir, he never did. Not if we first let her meet Captain Kidd.
Today, the scientific world revealed its most closely guarded secret, the plan for man's first venture into the far reaches of outer space.
Within our fuel range are the planets Venus and Mars. One of these should be our destination.
And here is the super rocket poised for its historic takeoff. And there it goes, up, up, up into interplanetary space. And at the controls of this sky monster are the greatest scientists of this generation, Abbott and Costello.
We're not
going to the moon. We're headed for Mars. Who but Bud and Lou could get in such a fix? But first, they make a mess of a secret project. A wreck of the New Orleans Mardi Gras. Terrorize the city and even get blamed for a ray gun bank stick-up. Now they're out of this world with laughter on a runaway rocket ship, and their misguided missile finally lands on the manless planet Venus. Manless? Oh, man.
We must warn the Queen. Our planet Venus has been invaded.
What kind of hot rod was that?
We want a king! We want a king! What can a king do that a queen can't do?
Be the father of a large family?
They're the Pack of the Planets, riotously lost among acres and acres of gorgeous girls. With Marie Blanchard and the Miss Universe contest winners.
I hereby claim Mars in the name of the United States of America.
Me too.
Panic sweeps London from end to end. Even Scotland Yard is baffled. But two men of intrepid daring fight back. It's Abbott and Costello at their hilarious best. Battling fiction's most fearsome themes in Bud Abbott and Lou Costello meet Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Co-starring Boris Karloff as Robert Louis Stevenson's fabulous double demon.
Mr. Hyde will kill him. Mr. Hyde will kill him.
With Helen Westcott, Craig Stevens, and Reginald Denny.
Hey! Stop this fight! There's ladies present!
Bud and Lou are tearing up the town, trapping the beast among a bevy of beauties, adding turmoil to terror in a house of horrors that would frighten even Frankenstein.
Come on, Will! We can cut your mustard! Give me a hand!
And what a riot when they get funny notions from deadly potions.
Hey, Slim.
What?
Those guys must be seeing things.
Pay no attention to them, they're drunk. There's always a way of...
Vicky!
Boy, oh boy, were the old-time movies funny. Remember the slide? And this one. And what could be funnier than the Keystone Top? I'll tell you what could be funnier. Abbott and Costello and the Keystone Top.
From crazy chases to pies in the faces, it's early day Hollywood at its howlingest. Starring Abbott and Costello as you love them best. With Fred Clark, Lynn Barry, Maxie Rosenblum. See Bud and Lou fall for a heartbreaking vamp. See them with famous Max Sennett and his bathing beauties. But best of all, see them as the wildest, wackiest stuntmen that ever turned Hollywood upside down.
Hey, I didn't know you could drive a plane.
I can't, but you're doing a good job.
Yes! Who's flying? Look out! Hey, they're shooting real bullets. Let go. Let go. What will I hold on to? Find the mummy.
Don't worry, the mummy will find you.
You'll howl as you follow Bud and Lou in a strange land where exotic dancers perform ancient rituals. You'll scream at this mystic world of mad magic and uproarious adventure.
Does this mean anything to you?
It means death to whoever holds it.
Starring Bud Abbott and Lou Costello, with sultry Marie Windsor giving you your first look inside Costello.
Turn on the light.
Let's stop fooling and cut 'em open. And Peggy King, George Gobel's TV girlfriend.
You flew in from the Middle West and certainly impressed the population hereabouts.
Imagine Lou trying to be charming to a snake. And Bud at the end of his rope.
Stop blowing!
Your nerves will jangle as they tangle with terror, meddle with murder, and try to elude a curse 4,000 years old.
Get rid of it! No! No! What is it? Dynamite!
I'm going to talk about Dance with Me, Henry.
Dance with me, Henry.
Huh?
Dance
Just
with...
a minute. What's this Dance with Me, Henry?
Oh, what's on second?
Who's on second?
Who's on third?
I don't know.
He's on third.
He's on third, but I know who's on first.
Who?
Dance with me, Henry.
Dance with me, Henry.
Dance with me, Henry.
Dance with me, Henry.
Dead. That's Martin Proctor, the district attorney. He's been shot. You're going to say something or I'm not going to leave here. No!
It's a wonderfully warm and wacky story that's as mad as a merry-go-round, crazy as cops and robbers in a funhouse, and a million laughs all the way. It's Abbott and Costello at their zany best.
I'm going to get on that phone and call the cops.
Wait a minute. Do you know what they do to squealers?
I don't care what they do with squealers.
They shoot them. They shoot them down like dogs. They stuff them in a barrel of cement and throw them right in the ocean.
Wrong number. Come on, I got to sing.
All right, sing.
Get me something to wear. Do you still love me?
From the tip of your toes to the top of your head.
Giants! Giants!
Oh, Lord. Get me there by sundown. And please, Lord, don't let the Pentagon find out about this.
Can't rule out invasion from space. All right. All orders top secret.
Little old me isn't too much woman for little old you, is she?
Lady, if you were triplets, you wouldn't know what too much woman is for little old me.
Jackie! You leave my husband alone!
How dare you speak to me that way? I said...
Cool off!
Flying saucers! Flying saucers! This is it!
Oops, sorry. I was just carried away by Abbott and Costello. The men who put the laughs in laughter.
You better get out of here before something happens.
Here they are, on sea, on sand,
Get on the top of the water, shorty.
and on high.
Hold it, Tubby. Swell. Now turn around so I can get your face in the picture.
They bring you the funniest scenes from their funniest films, all rolled into a universe of laughter for young, old, and in between.
Boy, what a time we had with them three.
Forward. March.
Dig right in. Go right like that, then. It ain't nice to do those things.
Please make up your mind and get settled here. Go ahead and eat your soup.
It's yours.
The world of Abbott and Costello.